There's only 1 day left until the Bitcoin halving, and the most of the crypto influencers are, in my opinion, horribly wrong about what will happen after the halving or immediately before the halving. If we are watching right now the S&P 500, we want to see it cooling down to at least 4,771, and the S&P 500 is the leading indicator for Bitcoin. So if you're not watching the big picture, you have also to watch the news in order to understand the big market perspective. Yes, it looks horrible. We see a red sea overall, but this is also amazing opportunity to buy some of our favorite altcoins. And I'm coming back to this in a second. We see right now the political situation or the geopolitical situation is not good at all. But look at this, fear and greed index is still at 55. It's neutral. We do not see here some anxiety at all, so it's still neutral. It's even a little bit in the greed side, so which speaks again for our theory perfectly that we should see still a drop to our 50k level here, where you see it, which is a perfect 1.618 Fibonacci, the strongest support line. And right now we see, so we reached our 0.786 Fibonacci perfectly. We reached also our 60k level perfectly, and right now we are going to retest this 0.786. So right now everything working out as planned, and we could see even a further pump here to the price target of 65k, which is our Fibonacci 0.618, or even we could go higher, and I show you exactly here where, to our daily resistance line, which is here, this red line. You see this, the 20 moving average, which is exactly at the moment at 65k. And this, in order to understand this, you have also to watch the liquidity, and there is a lot of liquidity right now at 63k. And as you know, if you're watching these videos, you know the market maker tend to liquidate where the biggest liquidity is. So they're grabbing always where the biggest liquidity is, and you see right now at 63k. So there are a lot of shorts which get liquidated if we see price pump to 63k, which is again perfectly in alignment with 0.618 Fibonacci. So we could see here pump to 65k or even to 66k before we see further drop to the 50k level. And will we see drop to 50k level? When we will see the drop to the 50k level? Because a lot of people ask me, Slavik Bratan, when we will see a drop to 50k level? I can't tell you exactly when we see this drop, but you have to watch, especially right now, this geopolitical situation, because if it escalates further, we will see what we see historically. Usually we see huge drop after the news is dropping, when some country gets invaded, or when we see some missiles falling to or sending to a country, then we see usually huge drop. And after, even if the conflict is going further, we see the market after this news drop rising again. And as I told you, right now, it's an amazing opportunity to buy some altcoins. We see we are 1 day before the halving, and there are a lot of altcoins dropped already. You can just go on CoinMarketCap and you see a lot of altcoins dropped. If you sort it by 7 days, you see 45% Audi, Rune, 40%, Ethena, 40%, Dog with Head, 40% down. So there are a lot of opportunities right now to buy cheap altcoins. If we are watching our Bratan Plan B, he says Bitcoin top will be in 2025 at 300k, but this year we see already Bitcoin at 100k. But he says also that the top 300k is the low end of the 250k but till 1 million range. So we could see potentially Bitcoin as high as 1 million. I don't think that we will see in this bull run Bitcoin as high as 1 million. But what I'm very confident about, and please do your own research, I'm personally very confident about that we will see Bitcoin at 50k. And if we see Bitcoin 50k, which is again our strongest Fibonacci here, Fibonacci level, and again, if we're dumping to 50k level, it's only 30% dump. So it's nothing for Bitcoin. If we see 50% dump, then we see the altcoins dumping another 20-30%. I did some research, my own research on altcoins, so I'm expecting them to drop the altcoins in the top 100 or 200. They dropped already 50%, the most of them. I'm expecting them to drop another 20%, which will be even a more nicer buy opportunity. I bought already some altcoins like POCT, or I bought, for example, Starknet, or I bought another altcoin, I can't remember, but I'm posting usually on my Twitter account. You can just follow me if you want, Crypto Bratan on Twitter. But I will do another video about the altcoins. If you want, write me down below, Bratans. And on Bybit, you get up to $13,000. Link is also down below. And there you can also, by the way, buy POCT. But do your own research, Bratans. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I expecting a dump to 50K and after a recovery and then the bull market starting. I mean, we are already in a bull market, but then really the bull market starting. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I kiss you and see you later. Mwah.